So today I'm going to be talking about the Culwel Center Attack, or other people are calling it the Garland, Texas shooting. Happened on May 3rd of this year, 2015, at about 6:50 p.m. Central Time in Garland, Texas. There is this event called the First Annual Muhammad Art Exhibit and Contest, offering, depending on what reports you believe, either $10,000 or $12,500 for the winner of the contest. This was put on by the American Freedom Defense Initiative, also known as or affiliated with the Stop Islamization of America group, headed by or co-founded by Pamela Geller, who is a very unsavory character. If you look into Pamela Geller and the Stop Islamization of America group, also affiliated with Stop Islamization of Europe, Stop Islamization of the world. If you look into Pamela Geller and the group, you'll see them on you'll see them listed as a hate group from the Southern Public Law Center, Anti-Defamation League, maybe a few other groups, not sure. So I don't really know much about this group or Pamela Geller. I have heard, seen Pamela Geller say a few things on some video, and I just don't like her. She seems like a bigot to me. So first of all, I do not support this group. I definitely don't support Pamela Geller. But you know what? I don't support child molesters, but I do support their right of freedom of expression, as long as it's not harming other people. The key speaker at this event is Dutch politician, Dutch lawmaker Geert Wilders. Now, I don't know if you people know who Geert Wilders is. I've been kind of following him for quite a while. Again, like I said, he's from the Netherlands, Dutch lawmaker, Dutch politician. I do not agree with everything he says. He says a lot of pretty ignorant things. For example, he wants to censor. He wants to ban the Quran from his homeland country, the Netherlands. And I think banning any book whatsoever is pretty much as bad as outlawing drawing a picture of Muhammad. Or just as bad as that. So again, I do not agree with the people who held this event. I do not agree with Pamela Geller. I do not agree with Geert Wilders. That is beside the point. That is not what this is about. Okay, so most important thing is that 2 people are dead because of this attack. That is a shame. I'm not happy that these attackers died, or I should say alleged attackers, because not all the details came out. I'm not happy that anybody died. I'm not happy even that the policeman got shot. So that's the most important thing, I think. Second most important thing, in my mind, some people might deem this as more important, is freedom of expression. It does not matter how offended you are. Freedom of expression is far more important than how you feel. So, no matter how bad these people were, I don't care if this was a rally for the KKK or something like that, nobody deserves to be shot at, nobody deserves to die. It's a shame that they did. It's religion, or I would bet a lot of money on it that we'll find out it's religion that drove this whole situation. And these people who are there, so anti, like the AFDI, for example, and Geert Wilders and all that, I'm pretty sure that they're like, hypocritical because they're probably pro-Christian, which to me is roughly as equally as bad as saying you're pro-Islam. These religions, if you actually know these religions, are not good religions. They do command you to kill. They do promote violence. They do make people feel bad about themselves and drive people to do things like what it seems like these 2 attackers did, which was to try to kill people at this event for freedom of expression, for drawing a cartoon depiction of Muhammad. It's ridiculous, and guess what? It's not going to stop me from doing it. Fuckers. So anyway, more details. Right after the shooting, the group ISIS claimed responsibility. We all know whenever something happens, and whoever's the hottest terrorist groups are all going to scramble to say, we did that, no, we did that, we did that, we did that. Yeah, sure, you're competent enough to do that. Anyway, after the event, don't be fooled. There are a couple of Islamic groups that did condemn the attack, like Council on American Islamic Relations condemned the attack. I don't know if your goddamn Fox News is going to tell you that. Probably not, because Fox News lies. What else here? Oh yeah, the 2 suspects in the shooting who are dead are named Elton Simpson, American born and raised, on the FBI watch list, and Nadir Sufi, also born and raised in America. Interestingly enough, he lived in Garland, Texas, where the shooting took place until he was the age of 3. After that, he lived in other places, and I understand he lived in Pakistan for some time before returning back to the U.S. and apparently taking place in this attack. Yeah, so okay, the Council on American-Islamic Foreign Relations did come out with a statement condemning this attack. I don't think Fox News will tell you that, but there are Muslims that do say these are bad, we don't stand with these type of attacks. So the Council on American-Islamic Relations put out a statement condemning the attack, saying, quote, bigoted speech can never be an excuse for violence, unquote. So I'm glad they get it. Meanwhile, there's going to be a lot of liberals out there who don't get that. So I'm glad that they get that they understand that freedom of speech is more important than what your feelings are. Unfortunately, there's going to be other people who are not Islamic who are going to say, no, it's wrong to draw a picture of the Prophet Muhammad and, like, perhaps even justify the shooting. And you know what? I don't think anybody should die. And one more thing, I want to show you guys this t-shirt that I designed myself here. You can actually order this t-shirt. Ask me how if you really want to get one. Probably don't, do you? Well, you'll see why. Okay, so here's an update. Apparently there was an explosion from inside the suspect's vehicle, as you can see on your screen there. Looks like there's an explosion, probably originating from inside that back trunk area there. What else here? Before you leave ignorant comments, please consider the following. What Geert Wilders and Pamela Geller say is ignorant and hateful. And what they say is beside the point. If you support Geert Wilders or Pamela Geller, you're ignorant. If you are against their right of freedom of expression, you're ignorant. And now a few factually correct remarks. Islam is not a race. Criticism of Islam is not racism, nor is it bigotry. Before you leave comments about Christianity's bad too, yeah, I'm against Christianity too. The fundamental problem with Islamic fundamentalism is the fundamentals of Islam. Islam is inextricably violent. If you don't believe me, read the Quran, read the entire thing. Also understand the idea of nasq, which means in English abrogation. In other words, which surahs or verses abrogate or overrule which other surahs. So if you do your research, you'll see that the so-called sword surahs abrogate the so-called peace surahs. For the backstory on this whole Muhammad cartoon controversy, you can look up any of the following that you see here on your screen. I also encourage you to watch the 3 videos I have here on this channel about Everybody Draw Muhammad Day. I also encourage you to read the comments and see what people say in defense or an attempt of defense of Islam. Also see what sort of ignorant comments are left by fundamentalist Christians and apologists, etc. Until next time, I hope I've offended you.